Hello, you amazing Cartronauts. This is Ash Bhattacharya from the Growth Labs. Let's get started with the demo of the most comprehensive product launch funnel that you can find. So, just a quick word of caution before I get started. It is fairly advanced. So, if you've already used funnels, you already understand how Kartra works and how the systems hang together, then this is an awesome funnel for you. We have only recently migrated this funnel from our legacy systems, which is ClickFunnels and Infusionsoft, into Kartra. It now resides fully in Kartra. And without sharing all the numbers, let me tell you that this sequence has made us a lot of money, a lot of revenue. Okay, so let's dive in. What you see here is a stock standard product launch sequence, right? So you've got the launch workshop opt-in for the 3 training videos. People who subscribe, they get immediate access to the pre-launch content 1, which is a video-based value creating lesson. Okay, they also get added to your Kartra email sequence, so they get a link to content 1 as well. Some people who may not have opened this email or have not clicked and have not spent substantial time on content page 1 to watch the video, they will be receiving another unopened email. Okay, so it measures the time spent on this page and tries to get a feedback or get some understanding of the engagement. If they've not engaged, it sends them another unopened email. Then, and you can configure the duration. Then basically the duration between when they receive the emails. But then after that, they get another email reminding them of product launch 2 or the content 2. Then content 3 for each of these unopened ones. People who have not opened it basically will go into or receive an unopened email as well. And it's all built within the sequence. And after your launch content 3, then basically you go to what is called the open cart, wherein this is your sales letter or sales video, right? So people who have watched this basically get an email, hey, we have launched. And then on this very same day, they get another email about the success of the launch, that, hey, things are going amazing. If you haven't checked out, go and check it out. And I'm going to show you all these pages, how they look like, right? After that, whoever have not bought your course, product or program, whatever you're selling, they get a case study, and each of these link to different pages. So you wouldn't want your subscribers to see the same page every time, because that way, it reduces engagement. They wouldn't bother to click. There is no new content here on the sales page. So every email goes into a new page with fresh content. Okay. And that's how we have seen an incredible amount of conversion using this approach. It takes a lot of work. It took us about 3 developers, a graphic designer, a web developer, and a copywriter. It took 3 of them about 2 months of near dedicated work to churn out this funnel. Okay, which you're going to get now. So they get the first case study. It comes with additional set of FAQ. Then they will also get another case study later, but after that they get an all access page, wherein from that one page itself they can view all these 3 videos, and then the 4th video is a thumbnail image that links them back to the sales page. Then they get the second case study with a stronger call to action. Then during the launch, we introduce surprise bonuses. So basically they will get bonus 1 and bonus 2 each. And this is pre-configured within the page. And I'm going to show you how that works. So every time they're going to click the bonus email, a new section is going to show up in the sales page to show them, hey, this bonus is now added, or a quick video about that bonus. And then finally they get 2 scarcity emails. Each of these pages naturally linked to your checkout page. This was designed to be a high ticket offer, which is why we didn't have a popover checkout. We had a dedicated checkout page, and whoever is abandon the cart basically get subscribed to a cart abandonment sequence, which is also what you're going to get as a part of this campaign. And these cart abandonment emails actually go to a different video, which is more personalized. Hey, you didn't buy, if you got any questions, kind of come just with the help desk icon, just give us a shout out. Okay, and these again link to the checkout page. And then finally, upon upon making the purchase, they get sent the confirmation, confirmation page with a welcome video. They get a welcome email, and they get access to the welcome to the membership portal. That is, if you are selling a digital course. So this is the full stack, guys. Now I cannot show you all the components, but let me show you some of the key ones. So here is your opt-in page. Okay, I have already preloaded them to save some time. So basically, this is in the autism niche that we have recently launched for parents. This has made us an incredible amount of money over the last 6 months. We have launched twice. Each time it's been 6-figure plus launch. So in 2 weeks, we have made more than, we have made multiple 6 figures actually. In 2 weeks time span, twice during the last 6 months. So as you can see here, all the video thumbnails, it talks about what the episode is. This will have a popover to get started, and this is how we are collecting the emails. Interesting thing. So over here they subscribe, and once they subscribe, they're direct will get an email confirmation, and they get taken to this particular page, which is episode 1 or lesson 1 or pre-launch content 1, whatever you want to call it. Once they watch the video, basically they will have, and this is where we are integrating it with ManyChat. So they will have a link to set up the reminder on ManyChat, and they can you can run a quiz, survey, you got a comment section, everything is built. Now this is the original funnel that I'm showing you. The campaign will have content placeholders for this, so just basically plug and play. So this is basically pre-launch content 1. Pre-launch content 2, very similar, releases. Now observe how this one is now play. Let me go back here. Hang on. Okay, it's on top. So this is now playing, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. So these are unclickable. Nothing is clickable here, right? But when you go to episode 2, it is, this one, they can go back and watch it. This is episode 2 now playing. These are coming soon, coming soon. Now, if you are pretty savvy with web design, you would know, and this is something really funky we have done here in this campaign. And you would see almost all 7-figure launch campaigns that are being run use this particular strategy. Is that when you're looking at mobile, if you are across responsive design, you will see that each of these will basically come one under the other. And that's how basically, if you've got 4 columns, that's how it comes, right? So they'll just come one under the other, which doesn't look that good from a user experience perspective, especially if you keep this on top, right? So imagine this is on top, and one coming after the other, and your main video is actually four columns down. So what we have done is we have built in some real smarts here. So as you can see, episode 1, 2 like this. But when I go to mobile view, let me go over there quickly. You see the content title changes. So basically, you will have options to put in whatever content you want to be displayed, and see how nicely it comes. The video is still above the fold. Every page over here is designed. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this. Every page is designed as mobile first. So we first design it on mobile. We want to make sure all the CTA, the videos, the content is above the fold, and then we optimize it for desktop. So this is episode 2. Again, a similar reminder using ManyChat for episode 3, and a download and the comment section. Similar episode 3 as well. Okay, and here you got a strong reminder for episode 4 and another download. And basically, as you can see, real parents commenting here. Now over here is the sales page. Only when they go to the open cart or the sales, this particular page, only this much is visible at first. After they've watched a particular portion of the video, all these elements come into play, right? So this is your course highlight, all the modules that you've got in the course, and you get all the structure anyways. Okay. Here is a demo of the, it's loading a bit slow, but here is a demo of the membership side. Okay. Then basically testimonials, okay, bonuses, fast action bonus, FAQ, and final CTA, right? Interesting, however, and I'm going to show you later. Remember, I was talking about that every time, when we have added those surprise bonuses in, let me go back here. When we have added those surprise bonuses, new content will show up on the pages, and it happens to be on the same page, okay, on the same sales page. So let me show you how this is done. Here is that, this page, this is the same sales page, right? But looks very different, doesn't it? Because of those top sections. And as you can also see, there is a timer here. Now, we want the cart to be open for 7 days, but we don't want to show a timer for 7 days to go, because, that sort of reduces the urgency. So while the sales page looks like this, like this here, okay, as you can see, no timer, nothing. It's only the page with the basic sales content. Over here, you get, the timer that starts ticking at, just 36 hours before the cart closes. Okay. And all these sections, like for example, we are talking about 2 bonuses. So the first bonus, basically they just get a banner. The second bonus is a totally new module. Okay. So that takes up the whole section on top of the page, and direct CTA to go ahead and close the cart. Right. And then comes the rest of the content. So the main content is actually pushed down. And all these activities start happening 36 hours before the cart closes. And as you can see, it's fairly automated, because, looking at here, on this particular page, you don't see any of that. Okay. All right. So now once they have, they've agreed to purchase. So this is basically, the checkout page. It's fairly straightforward. Here is the all access page. Now, I have actually not loaded the full thing, because the all access page is typically meant to be a 24-hour access only. Yeah. So when you send this all access, which is basically all access, you time it for that. Hey, I'm going to take the video down only in another 24 hours. Here is your 24-hour access pass. And that's exactly what that's exactly what this page does, because there's a timer going here, and the timer actually, takes you to a not available page once this 24-hour passes. Okay. So this is basically the all access page. You can have the video thumbnails and everything over here. Now, this is I think this is again the same sales page. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is the first, case study. Okay, so it's a simple case study, and with the detail of the program as well. So it's basically case study with CTA. Okay, so they see this brand new case study show up. Then this one is case study number 2, and here automatically the help desk will pop out, that hey, we have compiled a set of questions for you. So this is our case study with FAQ. As you can see, there's an FAQ section. Everything leads to the sale. Everything leads to the cart. Okay. And then finally you have, once they have successfully purchased, you have a thank you video with what are the next steps, like join the Facebook group, add us to our trusted list, so on and so forth. Okay. So these are some of the pages. All in all, there are about 11 pages that you're going to get as a part of this bundle. Not only that, you also get the sequences. So what you see here is the full sequence, and all you need to do is, change the list names. Okay. So, you don't even need to change the list name, because we have already done that for you in the campaign. So all you need to do is change the content in this email. So as you can see, episode 1, then whoever has opened episode 1 directly goes to episode 2. Whoever has not, get another email with different content. It's not a straightforward, same email with a different subject line. It's email with different content, with social proof and stuff. Likewise, the same thing happens for episode 2, episode 3, and then finally, so this is the reminder for episode 3, and then finally they get into the open cart sequence, wherein, these are the 2 emails on the same day. Here we use something smart. We said, okay, it's available for 5 days. We are going to accept enrollment for 5 days. And then the same day, we basically email and say, hey, we are closing sooner. Actually, we are closing in 4 days, because it's been so busy. And we put a hard line on day 4. And that suddenly, drove a frenzy, or sort of like a FOMO effect, to our subscribers. And they straight away, started making a lot of purchase. Then basically, this is a long copy email with the full offer. Then you have got the case study 1, 24-hour access pass, case study 2, and then this is a bit of personalization we did in the original campaign for Australia, because some customers may be eligible for government funding for this particular course. So this is a separate one. In your campaign, you will not have that. Okay, and then there's another email, follow-up email, and then finally we start the countdown clock. So that's when the timer on the sales page becomes available. Then basically we introduce the bonuses, and based on those bonuses, those separate sections of the page that I was talking about here, these sections, and the timer gets activated based on that. And finally, once the timer is closed, they're not able to access any further. Okay. Here is the cart abandonment sequence. So this is fairly straightforward. We have saved a spot. This is the one that leads to a personalized video. And then, there's a final timer that, hey, we have been saving a spot for you, but we can't do it any longer unless you go ahead and subscribe now. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So all in all, you get these two email sequences, all the 11 pages plus the tags, the email, the email copy, the form that you need, the videos that you need to create, the membership portal. Pretty much everything that you need is created. It's just plug and play. As I said that, you will find, once you get access to this particular campaign, you will find detailed video tutorials that will walk you through each part of the sequence and the funnel, so that you are able to configure. But pretty much it is plug and play, unless you want to change the name of the tags, change the name of the pages. That's a bit of setup. Otherwise, just open the pages, fill up your content, and I'm pretty sure you're going to rock and have an amazingly good launch. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the members area.